nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the BYU Cougars and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. He has challenged his offensive line to dominate at the line of scrimmage. Why? They have a chance to make some history today with their running back. He has been beloved and productive all season long, and today he can break the school record for single-season rush yards. I know he's heavily involved in the script to start this opening drive. We'll see if they're able to get the record early and get this team fired up for their running back who they love. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The run inside. It's Martin. Makes him talk to the hand. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Got his man on the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
All right, and it all starts with a big Bear. I mean, first of all, when your name is Bear, you're cooler than everyone else. But when you saw him come in as a freshman a year ago, big, strong, everybody debated his weight. Is he 220? Is he 230? Probably closer to 250. And you watched him as a freshman make play after play with his legs, throwing the football. Palmer, this is a guy, man, in this offense, in this system, he takes another step, and he's better passing the ball through the air. You better watch out for BYU.
I think you're right. I think expectations are a lot different in Provo this year because of what you just said. I think Bear Bachmeier kind of came out of nowhere a year ago, and all of a sudden you blinked, and they were 8-0, and at the end of the year they're playing in the Big 12 Championship.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Straight ahead, it's Young. Turning it on! Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's changing the play. Here's some daylight. There's some room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The RPO got it. Turning on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Takes the handoff, it's Martin. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. Like, the injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Cougars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Sees a crease. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Powers inside. Breaks the tackle. Might have a chance. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. At the 35, he's loose. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Going with the counter play here. Maybe some room here. He's up to 90 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Martin. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now and getting him stopped.
Quick give. It's Martin. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this offense has put a nice drive together. I don't mind the run on second down. We're not in a hurry. We actually want to use a lot of this clock, but more importantly, we want to punch this in the end zone. We want to cut into this lead, gain some momentum. We've struggled this first half, but we can end on a high note.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, Cougars! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis on the play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Intercepted for the 11th time. The 30, running inside the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to run, it's Martin. Just smothered on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in, and that decision will be questioned for a while.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short, couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
BYU offense will take over 1st and 10.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Finds a crease, it's Martin. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense in press coverage. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets a block. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Lewis. Quickly complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Lewis wants to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Hits inside. It's Martin. He's got 98 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Drives inside. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Out wide left, it's Nakua. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. BYU right back to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the number 17, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Golden Hurricane coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This team is now red hot. 3 consecutive victories and one of the most convincing offensive showings we've seen in a long time.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here's Lewis to throw. Finds his target. At the 35, he's got room. Racing down the left side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Young. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
RPO complete. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Go, go! They'll try to get it in with the run. Swamped immediately.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Good right down the boulevard.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will... touchback. Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Running inside, it's Martin. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Push is ahead. Still running at the 35. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Cougars! He got a step and just dusted the field. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And, man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. From deep, it's Perry. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Throwing, Lewis. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think out routes are solely about timing because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Caught by Williams on the right, and he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push upfield, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver. Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Lewis. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field.
Red 54. Booster, booster. Ready, go.
Lewis to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Oh, look out on the right. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Final play of the quarter coming. Run in the red zone, it's Martin. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run him again. Plows through the defense. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long.
Here we go, ready. Blue, 22, blue. Ready to go.
The run inside. It's Martin. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Cougars. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown of the game and 19 on the season. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Lewis to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Go, go.
Lewis wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Play fake. Lewis. Buying time to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To the air again, Lewis. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Using his legs, it's Young. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sees an alley. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do is going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throwing. Lewis. Setting up the screen. Runs through. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Right side, it's Nakua. Makes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Straight ahead, it's Martin. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Enough to move the chains. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Left side, it's Martin.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning.
Touchdown, BYU! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Lewis. Quick completion on the out route. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock. They're going to trust him. Let's see what he can do late in this football game.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field, though.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Out wide left, it's Young. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, this offense right now is just cruising down the field, in large part because of the quarterback. We've seen big completions time and time again here. He's playing his best football when his team needs him the most.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Booster!
Making the adjustment.
Let it go!
Lewis to throw. Look out! This time on target. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll take it himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Return! Rock! Sweep! Go!
Throwing. Lewis. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's Martin. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Left side, it's Martin. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
BYU with the 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Martin. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground, and getting upfield.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Moves the pocket. It's Bachmeier. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, BYU! They take the lead here in overtime. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bucks! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. On the run, it's Young. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Play action with Lewis. He'll get rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. Got him on the RPO. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Oh, the attempt is no good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. The give. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, it's Martin. Smashes ahead. That'll do it! A double overtime touchdown to walk it off!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball 2nd and OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.